Hola, bienvenidos a Vamos Salud. Ya estamos de regreso y estoy muy contenta porque ahora vamos a disfrutar de la naturaleza con deportes de playa. Y qué mejor que en los bellos escenarios de la Florida. En esta ocasión vamos a practicar y aprender sobre los beneficios del kayak. Así es que acompáñenme. Amigos, ya estamos aquí con Jimmy, instructor de kayak. Hi Jimmy, thank you for joining us.
Hi Paola, I'm glad to be here.
Me too. Tell me, what is kayaking?
Kayaking is a small vessel to use in the ocean. It was invented by the people of the North Arctic to get from island to island. It's changed forms since then, but they still have a similarity to those vessels. You have two types. You have a sit-in and a sit-on-top. The sit-in you use more for the rivers, or if you're going to be in the ocean for a long time. It has a little vest that goes around your stomach, keeps the water from coming in. The sit-on-top is mostly for the ocean. You want to get wet, you want to have fun, you get to sit on top.
And what about the size of the kayak?
The sizes come in different dimensions. The real short ones are more for the river. They change direction much faster, so you just need to paddle this way and this way to get the boat to turn, so you need it to be short. If you're going long distance from island to island, you're going to want a kayak that's around 20 feet long, extremely narrow, so it's a very tight fit. But it goes really fast, doesn't use as much energy, and that's the way to go. This is somewhere in between. It's wider, so it doesn't tip over, and it's very practical.
What about the benefits?
Lots of benefits in kayaking, not just external, but internal. You obviously get an aerobic workout out of it. It helps your muscles, it builds up your core, builds up your back muscles. A little bit of your leg muscles are used also to stabilize the boat. Internally, you lower cholesterol, blood pressure, you lose weight, very good for your heart. People who are suffering from stress of everyday life and depression is also very beneficial for that. Not just the actual activity, but it's about going out there, seeing the rivers, seeing the ocean, the birds, the fish, just being, becoming one with nature.
It sounds fun, right?
It's very fun.
And what about if you have some kind of injury?
If you have any sort of injury, a shoulder injury will probably keep you out from kayaking for a while. Lower back injury, it's very beneficial that you stretch before you start. Always talk to a physician to make sure you're, ready for it. But for the most part, it's a very easy sport that is very beneficial.
Let's do it.
Okay.
I'm ready for my class. Let's go.
Okay, Paola, first things first, safety. Go ahead and zip that up. You want to make sure that this is tight in case you fall off the boat, it doesn't come floating off of you. You want to have a whistle in case something does happen, you can get people's attention. Don't forget to use your arms, wave, but we should be good on this trip. You can step in the boat. You want to have your legs at an angle, not where it's totally bent straight and not totally out. And you're comfortable there, you want to be comfortable. That's the main thing. Where you hold the kayak, the oars, the paddle, you determine it by putting the center of the paddle on your head, and you want to get a perfect 90-degree angle on your hands. So now you know where you want to be placed. What you're going to be doing is you're going to be putting the oar in the water right around where your feet are. Just halfway into the water, you don't want to go all the way deep. And then you want to turn your body, go a little bit past your hip. Now it brings you to the other side, you go a little bit past your hip. Keep going. Now be careful that you don't lift one arm too high in the air. That means you're trying to get too much water in the paddle and you're going to make yourself very tired quickly. So you just want to do a very relaxed motion back and forth. When you're ready to make a left turn, you're going to put the oar ahead of you, go a little deeper, come all the way across. It's going to force the boat to turn to the left. If you want to go right, same thing, you go in, turn all the way across, it's going to force the boat to the right. If you're approaching trees and you have to go in reverse, turn the paddle this way, and you paddle this way and this way. So you're now going in reverse. You can also turn the boat by putting the paddle this way, and it'll force the boat to turn this way. If you put the paddle on this side, you can force the boat to turn that way. So that's your basic lessons, and let's get in the water and try it out.
Jimmy, this was an amazing experience. Thank you very much.
Thank you, and thank you, Vamos Salud, for your audience. I hope you all learned something today, and we can do this again.
Amigos, muchísimas gracias por acompañarnos. Esta fue una experiencia maravillosa. Nos vemos en nuestro próximo tip aquí en Vamos Salud.